Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me for your general read for March 2024. As always, please only take what resonates specifically for you, because this reading, it might not be for you at all, okay? So you just have to use your discernment. It is still a general reading, right? So we're just pulling the general energies that you might encounter throughout the month of March. I do apologize for the sudden pause in the filming there. I had to cough, okay? And obviously I didn't want the cough coming through in the microphone. Right, so you've got imagination, variety, fantasy, and mind. That's like the Seven of Cups energy. Perseverance, that's come out in reverse. And the Mask. Uh-oh. Okay. Virgo. This is going to be the month where you've got a difficult decision to make about whether or not you're going to give up on something. This is all about knowing when you've been beat. Okay? This is all about knowing what or who, again, depending on your situation, what or who is worth you fighting for. Okay? Recognizing when you're doing something and it's just in vain. You know, doing something and it's just not working out. It's just not going anywhere. It's just not progressing. It's just not happening, you know. With perseverance coming out in the reverse position, it tells me that there has been some kind of wasted effort. Okay. And it is wasted because you got the Mask underneath there. Deception, pretending, inconsistency. Now, either you've been dealing with a person who is inconsistent, who is a liar, who wears a mask, who just tells you what it is that you want to hear, just to keep you on the string, whatever it is. Okay, it's time for you to really dig deep, basically. Now, with this imagination energy, it's showing a kid at play. Okay, so it's like imaginative play. So Spirit's asking for you to have a play. Imagine what else you could be doing instead. Okay. Right. Let's pull some more cards and we'll find out what else. What's going on? For Virgo, please. Thank you. The broken ring in reverse and the cat. Yeah, so your broken ring, it says parting of the ways in either romance or business, and it's in reverse. So again, it's like, Virgo, you've been trying to make something work that isn't working. You've got someone in your energy has been giving you empty or false promises, and you've got a two-faced friend with the cat coming out. Okay. This is someone that you would have considered as a friend, is actually someone who is really quite two-faced. Somebody that you would have turned to in times of a crisis is full of shit. Okay. I do feel that for your own sanity's sake, it is going to be time for a parting of the ways. The moon changes in your life, yeah. New cycles kicking off in your life, Virgo. And it's always best to lean into the changes rather than trying to fight against the changes. You cannot fight against the... They're saying you cannot fight against the tides of time. Now, that's kind of like a misquote of Robert Burns, where he says, "Nay man can tether time nor tide." You cannot tether the time nor tide. You cannot stop time. You cannot stop the tides. Sometimes the best thing to do in a situation that's going fucking nowhere, Virgo, is to surrender it, is to give it up. And I know that that's not going to be a very welcome message, There is a situation that you're trying to make work with, either with a business or with another person, and you're just fighting against forces that you have zero control over. There is definitely somebody around you, Virgo, that you should not be trusting. With the two-faced friend and mask coming out. You got reservation under there. It's kind of like, what are your expectations? Okay, this one says desire, worth, and extravagance. It's almost like you're chucking money at something in the hope it's going to work. Or you're chucking, otherwise, your generous time at something in the hope it's going to work. Do you know what I mean? What's going on here, please, for Virgo? What's going on with the broken ring in reverse, please? It's like, see with the broken ring in reverse, how it says a parting of the ways in either romance or business. Well, it's in reverse because it's like, you know deep down that either this career or this relationship isn't working out, but you're trying to persevere with it regardless. It's like, you know that you're... It's like, you know that it's futile. You know that deep down. What's going on with the broken? Thank you. A Knight of Wands off balance and a Five of Cups off balance. Yeah, it's like you're trying to avoid the hurt. You're trying to avoid the pain. You're trying... It's like, you see with this coming out off balance, it's almost like you're trying to force yourself to remain optimistic about a situation. Virgo, you can't force yourself to be optimistic. You're either optimistic or you're not. And the Five of Cups off balance. It's like you don't want to look at the possibility that this isn't working because it's too bloody painful. Spirit's telling you here, Virgo, look, you're going to have to rip the plaster off quickly, because the longer you prolong this, the more hurt you're going to drag yourself through. And I feel that this is something to do with the connection that you have with another person. I genuinely do. This is something to do with an individual that you would have classed as being a friend. And it's like the warning signs are there. The red flags have been there, that this person is full of shit. And it's almost like you're trying to force yourself to see the good in that person, Virgo. You're forcing yourself to be optimistic. You might have caught yourself saying, oh, but I know deep down that they're a good person. If you've caught yourself saying that about them, Virgo, then there's your answer. Then why aren't they acting like a good person? Why aren't they acting like a good friend? There's a lot of wishful thinking that's going on, Virgo. And I feel that you're giving this person far too many free passes. And that's not fair on you. It is time for you to let this person go, Virgo. It's not going to be easy, because you are emotionally invested in this individual. But ultimately, you are going to have to do what's right for you. Because at the moment, I see that you're forcing yourself to be optimistic about it. And you can't force optimism. It's like trying to force happiness. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Clarify the two-faced friend in Virgo's energy, please. Clarify the two-faced friend in Virgo's energy for us, please. Thank you. The Nine of Swords. That's the Nightmare card. Your Nine of Swords is illustrated with a vulture. This person is a vulture. They're a vulture. They're gobbling up all of your bad news, all of your misfortune. They're gobbling it up. They're a vulture. Keeping you in this state of anxiety and stress. Can you clarify the moon? Thank you. The Eight of Cups, yeah. Yeah, this is someone that you've known for many, many, many years, Virgo. It's like this entire message is Spirit saying, Virgo, it's time for you to really closely analyze your loyalties. The changes in your life that need to happen involve this Eight of Cups, which is you taking yourself away from this two-faced energy. Turn your back on this vulture. The Eight of Cups is walking away from someone or something that you have emotionally invested in heavily. Yeah, the Three of Cups under there, they're a gossip. This is someone who is a gossip. They gossip about your misfortune. This is someone that you have been confiding in. They've probably been giving you bad business advice also. That is not an individual who's got your best interests at heart, Virgo. I hate to say it. Anyone who's going to behave that way, they don't have good intent towards you. Clarify this broken ring energy with the Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups off balance for Virgo, please. What's going on here, please, for Virgo? Knight of Wands, Five of Cups, broken ring. Thank you. The Moon in reverse. Their deceit and deceptions are going to come to light, Virgo, with the Moon in reverse. Secrets are coming out. I feel that this individual is actually going to end up telling on themselves purely by mistake, purely by accident. This is Spirit also saying, look, Virgo, it's not actually that scary to stand up for yourself against this person, to tell them how you're feeling, how they make you feel, and how they've made you feel. They're saying it's not that scary. Clarify the cat with the Nine of... Thank you. The Knight of Swords in reverse. And the King of Coins upright with the Two of Wands also in the upright position. Yeah. Yeah, so Knight of Swords in the reverse position. That two-faced individual, mentally, they've got issues. Okay, now that's not to shit on anyone who has got mental problems, okay? They need the kind of help that you're not going to be able to give them, right? They lie constantly and they spread rumors. King of Coins. This could be someone who tried to sabotage your job. They could have lied to your boss, your manager, or your supervisor about you as well. Or if you're self-employed, then they could have lied about you online in the hope that your potential clients would see that. Two of Wands. There's something to do with your plans for the future here. That they've tried to stop you from doing something. You've got some kind of plan for your future that they've tried to sabotage. Clarify the moon with the 8 of Cups. Thank you. Yeah, the 10 of Coins in the reverse position. They've probably been gossiping to members of your family also, but the 10 of Coins in reverse is also a substantial loss. So maybe you've been feeling that having this person no longer in your life would be a substantial loss. But the thing is, they've been costing you a substantial loss. Do you see what I'm saying? Or they're trying to cause you some kind of substantial loss with the 10 of Coins in reverse. The Queen of Swords is at the bottom of that deck. It's time for you to put up your boundaries with this person. Time to say what you mean and mean what you say when it comes down to them. Cut them off also. Yeah, 8 of Swords under there. The Chariot and the 9 of Wands with the 3 of Swords. Exactly. Because the longer that this individual is in your life, the more they're just going to stomp all over your boundaries. You're going to have the willpower to stand up to yourself against this person, Virgo. Stop giving them a way in. Can I have a healing message for Virgo, please? Also as well, there's something about giving this person money. You might have given this person quite a lot of money over the years. And Spirit's telling for you to stop doing that. Stop financially supporting this individual if that's what you've been doing. Okay? Control issues. Utilize your universal given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. And it came out in reverse. So it isn't a fear. This person is, to a certain extent, controlling you. And they're suggesting that a piece of yellow jasper might be beneficial for you at this time, so that you can reinforce your own personal boundaries, so that you can stand up for yourself against this individual who has got massive control issues. This could be about a member of your family also, who seems to think that it's okay for them to interfere in your life. It's someone who's taken money from you somehow. Okay. Right, so this final deck, Virgo, obviously if you're not into swearing or sarcasm, then you don't need to listen to this final message, okay? It's just to try and help make sure that some leave the read with a smile on their face, okay? Because it is one of the cheeky decks. Right, so this one says, in order to love who you are, then you cannot hate the experiences that have shaped you. Okay, so Spirit's saying, like, don't hold any grudges against this person, okay? And don't hold grudges against yourself for having given this person so many chances, okay? Anything truly cool about you is created from the life that you've lived. Remember that when you start to wind down the shame spiral. Yeah, don't feel ashamed for being sucked in by this person, Virgo, okay, because you're not the first and you won't be the last. Remember, with people like this, they're really, really good at what it is that they do, okay? They're really, I mean, it's no shame to you whatsoever, okay? They saw you, they saw that you were a good person, and they took advantage of that, all right? That's on them, it's not on you, that's on them. The bit that is on you, Virgo, is to stand up for yourself. That's the bit that's on you, okay? No time is wasted and no love is wasted. Like I said, you were taken in by this person. They're really good at what it is that they do. You've got a lot of love to give. They saw that. They're not a nice person at all. No tears are wasted, no breath is wasted. You being you is important, and every single thing that made you is of value. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say when I'm like, look, this says far, far more about that person than it does you, okay? You didn't deserve this, Virgo. You didn't. You didn't. They saw a kind-hearted individual and they took advantage of your good nature. It happens, okay? Sometimes people are just shits to each other. All right? You can tell shame to go suck it. Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't be ashamed, Virgo. They should be ashamed for the way that they've treated you. Simple as. Anyway, right. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. Again, if you feel that a personal reading is going to be of more benefit to you, then you can place your booking on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. Please go check out the other videos as well, because you might find something that resonates for you over there on the daily readings, or you can check out your sun, moon and rising signs as well. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today, Virgo, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.